title. They died to keep this story hidden. Once, in a quiet village surrounded by thick, whispering forests, there lived an old man named Elias. He was the keeper of stories, the one who remembered the tales no one else dared to speak. The villagers respected him, but they also feared him, because some stories were better left untold. One evening, a curious child named Lina sat beside Elias near the fire. "Tell me a story," she said. "A real one." Elias sighed, his eyes darkening. "There are stories that come with a price, little one. Stories that were buried with the ones who knew them." "But why?" Lina asked. "Because some truths are too dangerous," Elias said. "And tonight I will tell you one. But you must promise never to speak of it again." And so he began. "Long ago, before the village existed, there was a monastery hidden deep in the mountains. Monks lived there, devoted to silence and prayer. But they guarded something far greater than faith, a book. Not just any book. This one was said to hold words that could change the world. Some believed it contained secrets of life and death. Others thought it could summon things best left unseen. One winter, a traveler named Kael arrived at the monastery. He was a scholar, searching for forgotten knowledge. The monks were wary but allowed him to stay, for hospitality was their way. Kael, however, was not like other travelers. He had heard whispers of the book, and he wanted it. Night after night he searched the monastery in secret. Then on the 7th night he found it, hidden beneath the altar, wrapped in black cloth. The moment he touched it, the air grew cold. The monks awoke as if sensing danger. They rushed to the chapel, but it was too late. Kael had opened the book. What happened next was never fully known. The villagers who lived at the foot of the mountain spoke of screams that night, of shadows moving where no men stood. By morning, the monastery was silent. When brave souls climbed the mountain to investigate, they found only bodies, the monks, pale and still, as if they had seen something unbearable before death took them. The book was gone. Years passed, and the story faded. But sometimes, on the coldest nights, travelers claimed to see a figure on the mountain road, a man with hollow eyes, clutching something tightly to his chest. Those who followed him never returned. Elias fell silent. The fire had burned low, casting long shadows on the walls. Did Kael ever return the book? Lina whispered. Elias shook his head. Some say he wanders still, cursed by the words he stole. Others believe the book was never meant to be found, that the monks died to keep it hidden. But why? Lina asked again. Because some stories, Elias said softly, are not just tales. They are warnings. And this one was meant to stay buried. The wind howled outside, and Lina shivered. She would never ask for that story again. And so, the tale of the lost book remained where it belonged, in the dark where only the brave or the foolish dared to listen. But perhaps you have heard it now too. Be careful. Some stories have a way of following you home. The end.